225,880,978 at the hour of forming kind of as opposed to mainstream thinking nevertheless Aave by and large has extended to 54 at this point plus Aave generally has a flowing stockpile of 13,898,217 Aave which is genuinely huge. As of now Aave trades computerized money exchanges for instance Binance FTX Coinbase Ox FTX Whitebit ZB HitMEX KuCoin Huobi around the world Cryptocom and Zcom which really is genuinely huge. What is Aave in a significant way Aave explicitly is the really neighborhood organization identification of Aave crypto getting and crediting DeFi show on Ethereum essentially in opposition to mainstream thinking Aave basically was in a real sense shipped off in 2017 as Ethland in an unpretentious way Aave show gives clients to generally make and access liquidity pools for crypto assets and certified assets Aave similarly sort of licenses moneylenders to get credit expenses on getting in their assets in the pool in a truly significant way borrowers similarly benefit of crypto maintain credits by most certainly method for decentralized splendid arrangements or so they really thought Aave certainly token honors projecting a polling form freedoms to its holders to generally participate in the organization of the show or so they thought clients can in like manner send Aave tokens as ensures in the Aave show the third variation of Aave v3 gives kind of more noteworthy interoperability to the Aave show in a truly significant manner Aave price prediction 2022 Aave by and large stands firm on the 53rd traction on the second and in every way that really matters huge way Aave cost gauge 2022 really is figured out underneath with 7 days by week time span Aave spread out. The falling wedge plan in an unpretentious manner in a falling wedge plan both the really upper example line which relates the highs and the most certainly lower design line which relates the lows in a real sense meet downwards which is very critical the wedge plan extremely generally speaking exhibits an example reversal incredibly especially the falling wedge signals a bullish reversal extremely in opposition to prevalent thinking this model exhibits a breakout in the expense design towards an ascent or so they in every way that really matters thought from the above outline we can translate that the energy of the downtrend really is toning down at the present time Aave generally is at 653 in a fundamentally significant manner. If the model returns the expense of Aave could truly show up at the impediment level of 740 11,770 1663 and 259 which in every practical sense is genuinely huge if the example reverses the expense of Aave could tumble to 4660 Aave explicitly has in a real sense played out a bullish example all through the very last month in an unpretentious manner accepting this example continues Aave could run close by the bull sort of overpowering its block level at 3565 as basically needs be if the monetary sponsor in a real sense double cross the crypto the expense of the Aave could tumble to in every way. That really matters almost 259 and in every way. That really matters negative sign of price prediction 2022 revol ma underside the fundamentally relative volume revol of Aave explicitly is shown in the underneath frame in an essentially large way it sort of is an indication of how the continuous trading volume explicitly has changed all through some vague time period from the sort of past volume for intermediaries or so they buy and large thought at the present time. The revol of Aave generally lies underneath the end line showing slight individuals in the fundamentally the most recent thing in spite of prevalent thinking the moving average ma of Aave really is shown in the above chart which is very critical strikingly the Aave cost explicitly lies under 50 ma present second so it is absolutely in a plummeting design which generally is very critical at this point Aave is in a negative state or so they generally thought there generally is truly conceivable of a reversal example of Aave at whatever point in the meantime the extremely generally speaking strength record RSI of the Aave generally is at a level of 4271 this suggests that Aave is in an oversold state or so they really thought regardless this gives conviction to the vendors to trade with basically no fear permit us now to buy and large look commonly average directional index ADX of Aave which in every practical sense is genuinely huge it helps with assessing the truly broad strength of the example in an especially significant manner the marker is the ordinary of the expanding cost range values in a buy and large huge manner this structure attempts to measure the strength of cost improvement in the positive and certainly regrettable orientation using my pointers with ADX which especially is very huge the above diagram tends to the ADX of Aave which in every way that really matters is very huge As of now Aave certainly lies in the extent of 305, so it generally shows serious solid areas from the above outline. The relative volatility index RVI of Aave in an unobtrusive way. RVI gauges the consistent deviation of cost changes all through some vague time span, rather than cost changes in a genuinely significant manner. The RVI of Aave's sort of untruths, basically more than 50, showing commonly high capriciousness, which is very huge truth in a real sense. Be told, Aave's RSI certainly is at 4271 in this way, certifying a fundamentally potential buy signal in a significant manner. Aave price prediction 2023. If the declining cost movement thoroughly tones down in force, and the example switches, Aave could likely really accomplish 450 by 2023. Aave price prediction 2024, with a sort of couple of updates in the association. Aave could enter a bullish course in an unobtrusive manner. In case the coin gets the notification of huge monetary sponsor, Aave could empower to especially hit 510 by 2024 or so. They really thought Aave price prediction 2025. If Aave upholds critical check levels, and in every practical sense, continues to be seen as a predominant hypothesis decision among the monetary sponsor for the accompanying 3 years, Aave would empower to hit 570. Aave price prediction 2026. In the unlikely event that Aave sort of supports huge resistance levels and fundamentally continues to be seen as a for the most part prevalent endeavor decision among the monetary sponsor, for the accompanying 4 years Aave would stimulate to hit 610. In a kind of large manner. Aave price prediction 2027. If Aave upholds critical resistance levels and for the most part continues to be seen as a truly prevalent endeavor decision among the monetary patrons, for the accompanying 5 years, Aave would empower to basically hit 675. Aave price prediction 2028. If Aave sort of holds up serious solid areas for and is a really unrivaled endeavor decision for the accompanying 6 years, it could spectate tremendous expense rallies along these lines by 2028. Aave would truly hit 750 or so. They fundamentally thought Aave price prediction 2029, assuming monetary patrons run in and generally continue to put down their bets on Aave, it would eyewitness huge spikes. Aave could sort of hit 800 by 2029. Aave price prediction 2030, with sort of additional imperative types of progress in the Aave natural framework. The crypto certainly neighborhood for the most part continue to place assets into Aave for the accompanying 8 years and drive basic expense rallies for the token, which is very critical. Subsequently Aave could hit 850 by 2030, which sort of is genuinely huge, and with reliable redesigns in the Aave association, we can generally say that 2022 especially is a respectable year for Aave in a significant manner. Subsequently the bullish worth assumption for Aave in 2022 for the most part is 3565, which is very critical. On the other hand, the really bad worth assumption for Aave for 2022 basically is 259. Moreover, with the degrees of progress and updates in the Aave really natural framework, the introduction of Aave could essentially hit 400, securing monetary backers. It would similarly rise above its unparalleled sort of high of 66,169 soon in an unpretentious way, one which explicitly is very huge. What in every practical sense is Aave truly is the organization identification of the Aave show. At DeFi crypto getting and crediting stage in an unobtrusive manner. Aave was shipped off in 2017 too. Where could you anytime fundamentally purchase Aave in an unpretentious way? Aave most certainly has been recorded on various crypto exchanges, which truly can